What's up, my beautiful simplified fat loss chicks? Let's talk about how to actually lose weight this summer in a fun, healthy, sustainable way so that we're not putting the weight back on. And let me just tell you where this is coming from. I'm seeing so many programs right now that are promising women, like, let's get your body summer ready. And then when I look at what they're doing, I'm like, oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. We're going to crash your metabolism and ruin everything. It's driving me a little bit crazy. So I'm going to tell you in this video two things that you need to do for sure if you are a woman who wants to lose weight and keep it off. And maybe some like red flags to look for when you're evaluating different programs. So, real quick, let me know if you guys are actually seeing this. Am I streaming in the Simplified Fat Loss group? That's where I'm trying to be. Unless you're catching the replay on the podcast. But if you're here with me live, put live in the comments so I know. If you're catching the replay, put replay. If you are new around here, hello, welcome. My name's Nikki. I'm the founder of the Keep It Off Academy, which is where we coach women on sustainable weight loss. But we run the Simplified Fat Loss group so that all women can access accurate information and support about how to lose weight sustainably. Because aren't we all sick of the yo-yo diet cycle? Yes. And so if that's your jam and you're new around here, welcome and hello. Let me double check and make sure we're actually streaming where we need to be, because nothing irritates me more than getting 20 minutes into talking to you guys and realizing that I'm not actually talking to you guys. Also, anybody else experiencing a freaking heat wave right now? So I don't know where y'all live. Let me know. I'm in Michigan and I love the summer. I don't even care that it's hot, but like it's so freaking hot right now that I was told it's ill-advised to go golfing, that's how hot it is. And I'm just not here for that. And there ain't nothing like a heat wave to make you go, oh shit, I would like to wear less clothing. I do not want to be out here hiding in sweatpants. There's a heat index of 100. And so here's what happens. We get all like, I gotta get my poop in a group. I gotta do something. I gotta get serious. It's hot outside. I want to go on the boat. I want to go to barbecues and wear a sundress and not feel like I have to cover up my arms or my legs or blah, blah, blah. Girl, I hear you. I have been there too. I promise you, you can lose weight and actually have fun this summer. You do not have to choose between losing weight and having fun. I promise you. Here's where the whole like, let's get your body summer ready programs are mostly bullshit. And here's what I want you to look out for, okay? So losing weight and keeping it off, they're not the same. In our minds, here's what we think happens. We do whatever we want to lose weight, and then we transition to something sustainable to maintain it. And here's why that doesn't actually work, especially for women. So let me back up. Men can get away with some of this stuff, like the super low calorie, the fasting, the OMAD, the keto, the brutal workouts. Men can get away with it because their metabolisms don't adapt the way that ours do. Okay. And some women can get away with it too. But most women, especially over 35, and especially if you're rolling into perimenopause, and girl, let me tell you, it might be earlier than you think. Okay. Just because you're still having periods don't mean you're not there. But the closer that we get to it and then through it, the more we have to coddle our metabolism while we're losing weight, because what happens when we're doing all those really restrictive things is we lower our metabolic rate and we get our hormones all out of whack. So not like our sex hormones, but that can happen too. But I mean your hunger and satiety hormones, your ghrelin, your leptin, blah, blah, blah. So one of two things happens. You power through the cravings because you're a boss and you've got mad willpower and you're doing your, 1,200 calories or your low carb or whatever it is that you're doing, and you actually do it. Awesome. And then all of a sudden you hit a plateau and you're like, well, I didn't change anything. Why did I lose 15 pounds? I have 50 more to go, and it stopped. Well, what happened is your metabolism adapted. Or you get all the way to your goal and then it's almost impossible to keep it off. Anybody ever lose weight and you barely change anything and you put it back on? Hi, hands up. Give me the hands up emoji if that's ever happened, where you've lost the weight and then almost as fast as you lost it, you put it back on, right? How you lose weight matters. So we do things like I'm going to do the South Beach diet. And phase one is like, you can eat broccoli. Okay, it wasn't that strict, but it kind of felt like it because I'm a foodie. And then phase two, you got a little bit more food. And then the maintenance phase was like a loosened up version of a diet, or you do keto and you're like, I'm going to take off 50 pounds with keto and then I'm going to reintroduce healthy carbs. But then what happens? You eat like a banana, which is a healthy carb, and like you put all your weight back on and you're like, well, what the hell? Or you do a program where they give you like the prepackaged food portions, which is super low calorie usually. So you're Jenny Craig, you're Octavia, whatever it is. And it's like, here you go, eat like a freaking bird. You're going to lose all this weight. It's going to be really easy because you're not going to have to think about anything. And then we're going to transition you into this maintenance plan. But what they don't tell you is almost nobody actually maintains it when you transition out. The transition to maintenance is a lie. And here's where it drives me crazy in the summer. Everybody's capitalizing on the fact that we feel uncomfortable in our clothes to market us bullshit that's going to ruin our body. Can I just be so for real about that with you? I want you to lose weight as fast as you possibly can. I'm here for it, whether it's for health reasons, whether it's because you want a snatched waist and a banging butt on the boat. I don't care if it's aesthetic or health. I want you to get to your goal as fast as you possibly can. But here's what I know to be true for a fact, because this is what I do all day, every day, is I help women who told me their body will not even lose weight anymore. And for some of them, that's actually true, and we have to boost their metabolism, okay? And then I've helped women who are like, no, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. My metabolism is fine, but I cannot get my shit together. So I've helped women in both arenas. And what I'm here to tell you is that if you don't make it sustainable from day one, like basically, here's how I want you to think of it. Your maintenance plan starts on day one. That's what I'm telling you. If you look at this plan that you are about to embark on, or maybe you're already doing something and you're like, yeah, okay, it's kind of working. I could do this until I reach my goal, but like I can't do this forever. Then just stop, boo. Because even if you're not wrecking your body while you're doing it, the transition doesn't ever work. I promise you. Because here's the thing, even if you like what you're doing, it's really hard to turn it into a lifelong habit. But that's what you have to do. If you want to keep your results and you don't want to be doing this next June, then you have to do whatever you're doing right now today. You have to turn it into a forever habit. Well, that's hard with things that you like. It's impossible with things that you think suck. You ain't going to do it. And even if you like the things, you don't have to do it perfect, by the way, to build a habit. You can have off days. It's totally fine. But if you're doing things that are wrecking your metabolism, like aggressive fasting protocols, very low calorie, very low carb, and this just depends on like the older that you get, the more important this is because your metabolism is going to adapt faster. So we want to start right from day one. Is this going to help my metabolism or hurt it? If somebody's promising you that by the 4th of July, you're going to lose 10 pounds, that's either all water weight because you're dropping carbs. You can totally do it. It's safe. It's not going to hurt you. But like the minute that you go out on the boat and you have a beer, you're just going to put it all back on. So like, what was the point? Like you didn't really make any progress. Or they're going to put you on such low calories. They might not have you calorie count, but they're going to put you into such a calorie deficit. Your female midlife metabolism can't handle it, boo. It's going to crash. You're going to plateau. Even if you get to the goal, you're going to rebound weight gain. Then what are you going to do? You're not going to blame the diet. You're going to blame you. And then that's the part about this that really chaps my ass, is that women are blaming themselves when the diets screw up their bodies. So back up. We're not going to do that anymore if you want to lose it sustainably, right? So if you see somebody making outlandish promises just because it's summertime, look at what are the methods that you're going to be following and ask yourself, is this sustainable? And does this seem like it would help my metabolism or hurt my metabolism? And if you want to roll with us in the Keep It Off Academy, where we do metabolism-led fat loss, I have a sick bonus for you guys, just because I'm so annoyed with all the summer bullshittery that's going on. So let me tell you what that bonus is, and then I'll tell you what Keep It Off is for those of you who are not familiar with it. But this is basically for you if you are like, I know there has got to be a better way to lose weight. There must be. Can't I eat normal people food and just live my freaking life like a normal person who isn't obsessed with the scale or obsessed with if is this potato going to make me gain weight? Yes, girl, there is a better way. If you want sustainable. Now, here's the catch. Here's the catch. Sustainable looks slower up front, but it's not. There's a built-in false reward of diets where you lose a lot of water weight up front. And so you think that you're getting there faster. So if you lose 10 pounds in the next month, but then you turn around and you regain 15 within the next 3 months. So like by October, we're having this conversation again. Well, then was that fast? No, it was fast in the beginning, but you didn't get anywhere. In fact, you ended up worse off. Or if you lose, 2 to 4 pounds a month, but you keep going, you lose 2 pounds this month, 2 pounds next month, 4 pounds the month after, because we speed up your metabolism, 4 pounds the month after that, and you keep going for the rest of your life. Which one's actually faster? Right? So this is not for you if you want the quick fix. This is for you if you're like, no, girl, I need to do something to turn it around. So here is our Lean for Life summer incentive. Not get lean to get on the boat in 3 weeks and then regain it all before the kids go back to school in the fall. Here's the bonus. $200 off any Keep It Off coaching package that you want to sign up with. Whether you want to join us for 3 months, 6 months, a year, I don't care. You can take $200 off any package that you want. And because I'm so positive that our methods work, because I've seen it 1 million times, and I'm so positive that you can stick with it because we make it not suck, I'm going to give you a love it or leave it guarantee. So here's how this works. You enroll with whatever package you want. If you don't love it for any reason, you just give me the breakup speech within 30 days. We part ways. You're out nothing. Like if I will turn off all of your remaining payments and we just part ways. I'm not going to try to badger you into it. We're not going to have some awkward breakup speech. You just go, girl, it ain't for me. And I'm going to go, okay, cool. And we're going to turn off your payments. Like easy peasy. So if you want to access that bonus, this is only available for 8 women. That's it. When the doors close, they're closed. That's all I can do this for. Put KIO for Keep It Off in the comments here. And then if we've never had a conversation in Messenger, also send me a private message to my personal page. Just like click my name and send me a message and say KIO, because otherwise Facebook's not going to let me send you stuff. It's going to go to spam, like it's a whole thing. But here's what will happen. That's not you committing to a spot, and it's not me guaranteeing you the spot, but we just need to start the conversation because I like to chat with everybody before they join our program because I want to make sure that A, we can get you where you want to be. B, that you have a very realistic picture of what it looks like. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass and do some weird super sales carsy man sales call with you. Like that's not what this is. I want to make sure you know, okay, this is what we're up against. You tell me, what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? What do you got going on? What's making this so hard for you? Maybe it is a metabolism issue. Cool. We will use our metabolism cycling methods. We will boost that metabolism. It's a process, though. I want you to understand that process before you agree to it. And then maybe it's like life stuff. You have fussy eaters in your house. You have a husband who's so sweet. It's so hot out. He keeps bringing you your favorite iced latte from Starbucks. And you're just like, I can't dump it out. This thing costs like $8. I have to drink it. Like, who knows? There's so many things that throw us off track. You're good all week. You lose weight. You gain it all weekend. Monday, we're starting over. Girl, I've seen it all. I've probably lived half of it. There's no judgment, but we need to talk about what you really have going on so that I can paint an accurate picture for you of what it would actually be like to work with us. And if you love it, we'll talk about what our coaching packages look like. If they line up, boom, one of those 8 spots are yours. If not, you're still going to have so much clarity just from us discussing the Keep It Off Academy. So you type KIO, send me a message that says KIO. What I'm going to do is send you our application. It's a few questions. You fill it out really quick, and then it's going to have you schedule a free strategy session with me. That is this 15-minute call where we're going to talk about all that stuff. Whether you join or not, you're going to love the call. We're going to have a good time. Unless you find my personality to be really obnoxious, then you're not going to have a good time, but you're still going to get a lot of clarity. People thank me for these calls even when they don't join us. But if you do end up joining, then you're going to get the $200 off. You're going to get the love it or leave it bonus. And what we're going to do is build your plan around you. That's, sorry, dog hair flew in my eye. What? You can't see it, but it's driving me crazy. We build your plan around you. So literally you fill out this intake form when you join Keep It Off Academy. You watch our first videos and you schedule your call with your coach. And then you guys get on the phone and you just like two gal pals chatting it up like, okay, girl, what are we going to do? How are we going to eat? We're going to tell you how we want you eating based on how you're already eating. So this is custom. This is not, oh, you have to eat an avocado at 9 a.m. That's all hogwash. You don't have to eat any specific things to lose weight. It's like the big picture of what you're eating and what food combinations. And then we have to evaluate how your body's responding. So we're going to do that every single week. We're going to see, how's your body responding to what we're doing? Is she getting happy? Is your metabolism speeding up? Or is she getting sad? And we got to go, ooh, abort mission. Try something different. Because what works for one person isn't what works for everybody, but something works for you. I promise. Your body's not broken. That is not a thing. Metabolisms don't break, boo. Diets slow them down, but they don't break. In Keep It Off, you have access to experienced coaches who do this all day, every day. We hash all this out with you. You have your own calls. You have our group calls, which I'm leading one tonight, where you can get on and be like, Nikki, listen, I love my plan. I love the food that you guys told me to eat. My family actually even eats it. Nobody's even upset, but guess what? I'm eating ice cream every night at midnight. What is my problem? And we're going to be like, oh, I don't know, but that's interesting. There's something metabolically going on here. There's something triggering cravings. There's stress. Are you not getting sleep? We're going to find the solution, not badger you. So here's what we're not going to do and Keep It Off. We are not going to tell you to fast. Mostly because most women in midlife shouldn't be fasting. That's a whole different live. We are not going to put you on a low-calorie diet. Will you lose weight faster if I take all of your calories away? Yup. Will you also hit plateaus and rebound weight gain? 100% of the time. It's impossible that you don't. So we're not going to do any of that. We're not taking your carbs away. We might moderate how much carbs you're getting or which types of carbs that you're getting, but you're going to eat carbs. I still eat potatoes. I still eat bread. We're not taking your alcohol away. Now, can you have 2 bottles of wine every single night and lose weight? No. Then we're going to have to talk about that. Can you keep some beers on the weekend or a glass of wine with your husband after work every night? Yeah, girl. We got to make whatever the things are that are you fit into the plan. Because remember, maintenance starts day 1. So if you ain't going to live like that forever, we don't want you to start that way. We're not taking away your cheese unless you're lactose intolerant and you don't want to take your lactose pills. There's no off-limit foods in the Keep It Off Academy. We're not giving you brutal workouts that will get you a result in the beginning, but will probably end up frying your midlife female nervous system. And then you're just going to end up chasing your tail. So we're not going to do that either. Also, we don't want you to get injured. We want you to be able to do anything that you're doing with us forever. That's what happens here is like, however long you work with us, we're guiding you every single week. How's your body responding? How are you responding? Do you like the plan? Or are you struggling to stick with it? If you're struggling to stick with it, maybe we need some habit and mindset work. Cool, we got you back. We do that. Maybe the plan actually needs to change because it sounded good to you on paper, but when you went to execute it, you were like, oh, I don't actually like this at all. Cool. Nothing is ever set in stone. We're tweaking and modifying the whole way. That is what actual sustainable weight loss looks like, you guys. It's not go follow this cookie cutter program that everybody else is doing where we're just going to crash your body. It's you infused into the plan and then tweaking it as you go because your body's going to change too. And we're going to teach you all of that stuff inside of the Keep It Off Academy. So if you want access to the Lean for Life Summer Incentive, type KIO. And if you're not ready for coaching, no problem, boo. Stay plugged into this group. We are going to guide you through sustainable tips, let you know what things to look out for, what are the red flags with other methods that you might try. There's plenty of methods that can get you where you want to be. We need you to find your best way to getting there. But if somebody's promising you rapid results to get your summer body ready, just put your horse blinders on and ignore them. I hope that this makes sense, ladies. But everybody have a happy Tuesday. Stay cool out there if you're in the middle of the heat wave. All right. Goodbye, chicks.